Hey everybody, how's it going? In the previous video, we talked about data types and the different types of data, such as integer, float, strings, and boolean. If you don't remember or you don't know what those are, please check out that previous video. But now that we know what these different types are and what data is in general, we want to be able to store this data somewhere. In order to store this data somewhere, we're going to need something called a variable, a container for this data. So a variable is basically a name, and that is associated with a value. So something like this. Let's take the previous example, which is we have a person that has a name John Doe, the age of 24, and the weight of 100 pounds. Okay, so name equals John. So right here on the right side is the data itself, the string John, and on the left side is something called a name, but you notice here that this is written in the color white. This indicates that it is a variable. And between name and John, there is the assignment, which is equal. So basically, now name contains John. So John is equal to name. So if we were to print name, now it is going to print out John. And if you look at the variable explorer here, you'll find that the name of the variable is name, and the type is string, str, and the size is 4 because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, and the value is John. We can do the same thing for age. So we can say John underscore age, as in John's age. So John 24, okay? And let's print his age. Okay, so we see the same thing here. We can print John and 24, and we look at the variable explorer. It says the name of the variable is John H, the type is integer, and the size is 1, and the value is 24. Now what this indicates here is basically the size of it in memory. Okay, let's try one last one. Is married. This variable basically stores whether or not John is married. That's a Boolean variable. So it's going to be either true or false. So let's do the same thing. Let's print what is inside this variable, what this container basically. And we look up here and we see the same thing. Is married bool 1 and true. Okay, if you don't see this screen right here, let me just make it bigger for you. There. And that's it for variables. I'll see you in the next one.